I have to admit that this is when I would like to go to sleep, so now you people are keeping me awake, and I would prefer if you stopped failing.
Pulling in seven, six,
Damn.
five, four, three, two, one.
And we killed the boss that attempt. Pretty cool shit. It's always that random prep talk from the non-raid leader that, sets the raid off, apparently. I don't know, at least it did in this case. Well, in any case, the journey's almost over. We do have the elite version of the first boss in this instance left. But as a guild with Midwinter, we managed to kill all the bosses in the 3 instances. And this was the last. This is Shaw of Fear. This is the big guy. And it was a lot of fun. It was quite an adventure raiding World of Warcraft. And I expect to continue. I just hope that this new Valor system doesn't put me off too much until the next content comes out, because I really don't like doing heroics anymore. I really don't like doing dailies anymore, just for the sake of getting Valor, just for the sake of upgrading the gear I already have. But overall, this raiding content, this time around, the start of Mr. Pandaria, in my opinion, was really fun. It wasn't exactly what I expect out of competitive content, because every single instance was cleared the week that it was released. So, releasing a lot of bosses and releasing, slightly lower tune bosses, it was okay. I did enjoy it. I would have really preferred that at least the last boss here would have been a little bit more challenging. But, it's not an easy boss. It's not an easy boss by any means, but usually when you see a boss like this is a 20-minute boss encounter. That's why I had to speed up the video. It's usually a testament to not making mistakes. But as such, there has to be some kind of other factor in it. In this encounter, there is not. If you last 20 minutes and none of your raid members make a mistake, you're likely going to kill the boss. The enrage is not that strict. There's no huge DPS requirement in any phase, and even in the last phase, it's kind of lenient, especially now that they introduced the Valor item upgrade system, and it's going to be easier and easier and easier. So this is the second phase that you're seeing now. The first has a really dumb mechanic where you have to avoid the arrows and shit, but I mean, whatever, we get used to that. Some encounters have those kinds of mechanics where you have to memorize like random sequences of events so you can not die to them the next time around. But in the second phase, what you pretty much do is you stay spread apart so you don't die to the little orb things that you saw there that spawn under you, called water spouts, I think. And, you get ads that participate in the raid encounter, and then it's 1 ad, then it's 2 ads, and 3, and 4, and it just keeps going on. And there's certain mechanics that you have to master to control these ads properly, so you can keep them together, and so you can keep them from killing your raid members. And you kill the ads, and you kill the boss. It's a pretty simple thing, but the boss has like close to 2 billion life. I didn't think we'd come to this, point in raiding where it would be scaled up so much, but it doesn't really matter. It's all kind of relative, and it was all kind of fun. And another thing you may be noticing is, my hunters moving around. I just kind of want to put in my my opinion here on how hunters have been this content patch. They've been kind of middle of the road class. Single target DPS, they've been pretty good, but not really the best. Mages have come above them, and in many other fights, certain classes excel. Hunters are just kind of okay. And that's obviously as BM spec. With AoE, really lackluster, and it was kind of a disappointment because you were kind of good on some fights and really weak on others. And up until the 5.1 changes, that was really the case. But in the last patch, they removed the aspect of the fox and everything you could do on the move. I thought this change would be another step in dumbing down hunters, and it was. And I'm usually opposed to these kinds of things, but this time around, I thought it was awesome. For some reason, man, I just love jumping around on my hunter all the time, just doing random crap, just spinning around, doing the spinnies, doing the jumps, not interrupting any DPS, just having some fun. I have to say I like it. The Ask of the Fox really was an annoying, crappy ability that I'm pretty happy that they got rid of now. And, the other changes, they nerfed BM, but that mostly affected PvP. But they addressed the AoE issue where Serpent's Sting now does a crapload of damage. And as such, survival AoE is actually right in there with the other classes in terms of AoE potential, and it buffed single target DPS as well. So, you know, it's looking a little bit better for hunters. It's kind of how I expected. You know, a little bit rough coming into an expansion in terms of balancing, because in raid encounters it really matters. And you know, after a patch or two or a couple, and kind of get the shit together. So we'll see. I think bright things are coming up in the World of Warcraft, and we'll see what those will be.
I'll start. Everybody. All remaining. Raid cooldown.
Start.
Everybody else start.
I'm gonna sack you.
Shut up.
Sack.
Kill the fucking boss.
There he goes. Got about 5 seconds or so.
It's gonna die? That's fine. Just stay calm.
I'm gonna go
Rain's,
pick it back up.
Rain, Ankh. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Kill boss. Kill boss. Kill boss.
Go, 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 go.
No, mine.
Fuck.
Yes!
Yes, bitch.
It's down.
We did it, guys. My
We
sword.
got swords and shit.
Hey guys, we did it.
Protector, Conqueror.
Wow, 2 swords? Real?
A double Protector, that's pretty cool.
That axe.